Hello, here I am, and it's a little bit dark and gloomy, and it's rainy, and it's cold, and getting colder. We've gotten so much rain. It's like Noah's Ark status. But I'm sitting here thinking and just wondering, the president hasn't gotten to build his wall, and people saying that he got defeated by this pro-immigration. They got all these people in the Congress and the Senate here. They're passing bills that are not funding the wall that he wants built and everything like that. And yet, I'm also seeing that in a certain way, Trump has already been lowering immigration in this country, because last December 2017 he pulled out of a global immigration pact, and in that pact it stated that the UN would control the flow of migrants not only to the US but to other countries, especially in Europe, and they would designate where refugees would go. And they were looking at about 240 million refugees, quote unquote. And then I hear these stories that a lot of these refugees are adult men, and they're young teenagers, and they may even be falsifying documents, but that's not fair, because they don't have good documentation from those countries. So what if some of these teenagers, they just look like grown men, but they're infiltrating these countries. This global initiative has them in Germany and in France and other countries, Denmark and Sweden. And there's certain countries that they're not going along with the program, like Poland. They're saying we don't want these, and they're fighting against it. Then you have countries like Italy that say we don't want these African immigrants here. We need to take care of our own people first. And a funny thing happened, that Trump pulled out of that, and people are saying that it's probably the best thing that ever happened, because we haven't had any of these refugees forced upon us while we're trying to fix our economy. And can you imagine if we got an influx of like 80 million refugees, what that would do to our economy? Would we even be having a robust economy? Who knows? Who knows? Possibly not. They would suck up every social program, every dollar. They would get into the job market, reducing our salaries and wages more than likely. So yeah, that's probably what it would be. A lot of people say things about President that he's not too smart and that he doesn't know how to get things done, but man, he was looking to reduce immigration, and everyone's looking south of the border and not even noticing that the maneuver of pulling out of that global migration compact has reduced the immigration to our country by 80 million, possibly. This influx that no country can absorb. No country can absorb. There needs to be a better way of doing it. And as much as people say that Donald Trump didn't win, we look at this side of it, and it sure looks like he did win. Like he got him on this one, and there's nothing they can do about it. So many other things to talk about, but looks like President Trump got him again.